Hey buddy, hope you're traveling well. Before 2019, when Ladakh became a union territory, getting permits to Ladakh used to be a hassle because you need to get to the DC office either yourself or send an agent. But since 2019, when Ladakh got its own administration, it's as easy as one online registration that takes nothing more than 10 to 15 minutes, and that's what we're going to see in this video. But on the other hand, if you are an international traveler, even if you have a non Indian passport with an OCI card, you need to submit your original passport and your OCI to the DC office when you arrive. And if you are from a country that demands an Indian visa, you need to show the originals to the DC office when you arrive as well. So go to the Ladakh Permits website. The link is in the description. Choose whether you are an Indian or a foreigner. You'll see it on the right corner. When you start the page, it asks your usual details like your name, address, blah blah blah, and then you will be shown a disclaimer about AMS, acute mountain sickness. If this is your first time to Ladakh, please read it at least once, and then you get the second disclaimer that if you are from a country that has a dispute with India, then there are parts of Ladakh around the border that you will not be allowed to visit. Fill in your details. Remember that your PAN card will not be accepted as a valid ID proof. Other works best, else you can use your driving license or voter's ID card. See, the website accepts UPI and the usual payment methods, so it's easier to pay the fees by yourself instead of choosing an agent. Next comes the most important part. See, there is a mandatory 2-day acclimatization rule that you have to follow. So you will be issued a permit to travel around Ladakh only on day 3. For example, if you are reaching Leh on the 1st, your permits will be issued only on the 3rd. And if you are flying to Leh, you will have to carry your boarding pass at all times to prove that your date of arrival is 2 days before your permits. Once you click register, you will be given two options. Either you can apply a permit only for yourself or for the entire group if you're traveling with your friends or family. Once you're done with that, you'll be redirected to the second page. So here what you will have to do is you have to choose the places you like to visit. See, Ladakh is divided into zones. See, for example, if you want to go only to Nubra Valley and Pangong, you got to select options 2, 5, and 7. And if you want to go to the Sham Valley or the Aryan Valley side, you will need to choose option 1. So your permit, or otherwise nowadays it's called the wildlife and the environment fees, it will depend upon what destinations you choose. See, the fees difference is not much. We are talking about 300 versus 700 or 750 rupees for a week long trip. If you're unsure of the areas or zones, it's better to click everything. See, for example, if you choose only Leh City, you will not be allowed to visit any other place in Ladakh. Earlier, some people used to camp in Hundur sand dunes in Nubra Valley and along the banks of Pangong, but that was way before Ladakh became a hot spot that it is today. Now you cannot pitch a tent either in the sand dunes or anywhere along Pangong. See, the next section is your travel dates. As mentioned earlier, if you choose your date of arrival as the first, then you can choose your starting day only as the third. See, for example, I chose September 1st, so the first day of my trip can only be 3rd September or later. And you can choose the last day of your trip one day before you are planning to fly out or exit Ladakh. Once you are done, you will be taken to the payments page, and then on successfully paying the fees, your Ladakh permits will be issued instantly. You can either take a printout or you can show the check post officials the permits from your mobile. But please do remember to carry the original ID proof that you have given in the permit. Applying a Ladakh permit online is as simple as that. See you next week with another video. Until then, travel more, travel safe. See you, buddy.